Ever wondered how an intense event can leave a lasting imprint on the mind? Imagine a single moment so powerful that it triggers a cascade of changes in our brain and body. That's what trauma does. It's not just an emotional response, but a biological event that can lead to post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD. This condition is often associated with war veterans, but it can affect anyone exposed to severe stress or danger. Now, trauma isn't just a mental health issue, it's a physical one too. When we experience trauma, our brain and body enter a state of high alert. This can lead to profound and lasting changes in our neurological and hormonal systems. In the same way that a physical injury can leave scars, trauma can cause invisible wounds in our nervous system. These scars may lead to neurological disorders, personality changes, and a breakdown of the body's coping mechanisms. Trauma, as you see, is not just an emotional response, but a complex interplay of mind and body. So what really happens in the brain during a traumatic event? Well, to understand this, let's delve into the deep recesses of the brain. We'll start with the amygdala, the brain's alarm system. When you encounter a traumatic event, the amygdala springs into action, signaling that there is a threat. It's like the watchtower of a fortress, alerting the rest of the castle when danger approaches. Next, we have the hippocampus, the brain's librarian. This little region is responsible for storing memories, including those of the traumatic event. However, during intense stress, the hippocampus can get a bit overwhelmed. It's like a librarian trying to catalog a flurry of books being thrown at them all at once. As a result, some memories may not be stored properly, leading to fragmented and disjointed recollections. Simultaneously, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive, becomes less active. This region is in charge of rational thinking and decision-making, but under extreme stress, it takes a back seat, allowing the more primal parts of the brain to take over. It's like the CEO of a company stepping aside during a crisis, letting the emergency response team handle the situation. Now let's talk about the stress hormones. During a traumatic event, the body releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline primes your body for action. Your heart rate increases, your senses sharpen, you're ready to fight or flee. Cortisol, on the other hand, helps to regulate your body's response and prevent overreaction. However, prolonged exposure to these hormones can lead to physical and mental exhaustion. These neurological and hormonal changes can significantly affect the individual's cognition and behavior. They may experience difficulties with memory, concentration, and emotional regulation. They may become hypervigilant, always on the lookout for danger. And they may develop avoidance behaviors, steering clear of anything that reminds them of the trauma. Thus, trauma orchestrates a symphony of changes in the brain that can have lasting effects. It's a complex and intricate play, with each part of the brain and each hormone playing a crucial role. And understanding this play is the first step towards healing. But the brain is not alone in this. The body too joins the dance. When we encounter trauma, our body responds in an instant, kickstarting a hormonal cascade. Adrenaline, the so-called fight or flight hormone, floods the system. Your heart rate quickens, your muscles tense, you're ready to respond to danger. But there's another player in this hormonal ballet, cortisol. This stress hormone helps to regulate your body's response, keeping the adrenaline in check. It's a delicate balance, however, when trauma persists, this balance can tip. The constant flood of adrenaline and cortisol can wear on the body, leading to a host of health issues. We're talking about chronic pain, fatigue, even immune system issues. This is the body's biological coping mechanism. But when the nervous system is repeatedly triggered by trauma, it can lead to a breakdown. We see this in neurological disorders, personality disorders, even PTSD. The body therefore bears the brunt of the hormonal storm that trauma unleashes. All is not lost, however. There is hope for healing. As we delve into the realm of recovery, we find an array of treatments available for trauma and PTSD. Therapies, both cognitive and exposure-based, equip individuals with the ability to confront and reshape their traumatic experiences. They create a safe space for people to navigate their emotions, fostering resilience and personal growth. In conjunction with therapy, medications can play a crucial role. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs for instance, can help regulate mood and reduce anxiety. They're like a soothing balm, aiding the healing process of the distressed mind. But remember, embarking on this journey towards healing is a personal decision. It's about taking the driver's seat in your own life. choosing the path towards recovery, towards reclaiming your life. It's about reaching out, seeking help, and embracing the possibility of change. With the right support, trauma can be navigated and life can be reclaimed.